This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the founder of Monumental Minerals, Mr. Max Sali. Max, how are you today?
Gerardo, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much.
Interesting times, interesting markets. We just got a Fed rate hike of 75 basis points. We talked a bit off air about how the major indices responded, but we also talked a bit about how the sectors that I would much rather be in going into the second half of the year. It's not the tech space. It's not consumer staples. It's absolutely the critical metal space, and whether it's uranium or lithium or rare earths, I would much rather have capital allocated in companies that are exploring for and developing the materials that these companies are going to need in order to be successful. The bottom line is once they rebound, everything else will rebound, but they can't rebound without the stuff that makes the stuff. And, I think you just had a press release from Monumental speaking to some of the heavy rare earth oxide grades that you're getting from Jimmy in Mexico. That's a heavy rare earth project. You also, of course, have a lithium project that I really like. So I thought I'd reach out and get an overview of where things stand right now.
Yeah, so about 2 weeks ago, a video came out. There was a conference in Miami, and Mountain Pass, the guys from Mountain Pass, MP Materials were there, and they presented. And it's actually a very good video. I think it's on their social media, and I've watched it about 10 times. It's the best way to explain the need for rare earths going forward and how valuable they are. And one thing to note, too, is the ratio of heavies to lights at Mountain Pass is 200 to 1. At Gemi, the ratio of heavies to lights is 1 to 1. So much, much greater. And the U.S. government actually gave Mountain Pass $30 million to try and produce these heavies when they really don't even have any. And so trying to find a deposit like Gemi, well, not deposit, but an early stage project that could turn into a heavy rare earth deposit, is something that we do have right now. We got some results back from the grab samples that Jamil and the team took late April. And the numbers are good. Obviously they are just grab samples, but what this allows us to do now is we will have phase 2 of the exploration program starting in about 2 weeks. We do have someone engaged that was already on site multiple times. And what they're going to do now is, you have this big property, you kind of narrow it down the sections, then you narrow it down again to define your drill targets. And so what will happen is this next round of exploration, we'll be able to choose those drill targets, and we'll be able to get a rig on site for Jemi, I would say sometime in late August, September, which should be fantastic for us. On the lithium side, Jamil is in Chile right now. We were down together in early May, and now getting back down there again. He's meeting with drilling companies. He's meeting with an ESG group. He's meeting with legal. He's meeting with a technical team. He's meeting with a gentleman that actually you may not remember, but his name is Fritz Riddell, and he was a technical advisor for Advantage Lithium, and his firm actually did the tech reports, the 43101, the resource, and the PEA. So very, very advanced and knowledgeable in the lithium brine space, and we're very happy to be working with him again, as he did such a phenomenal job for us at Advantage. So, the markets are what they are, but we're going as physically fast as possible, or as physically quickly as we can, and being as methodical as we can. And it's so great to have this much energy running into 2 projects.
You're in good jurisdictions. You are in the right metals. You have a second half chock full of catalysts. Where's the market cap at right now, Max?
Too low. Market cap is probably under 10 million today at 32 cents. We are cashed up. We can do whatever we need to do, at least for another year, without having to go back to the market. We raised with very, very good funds, with good individuals. So from that point, we're not worried. Is looking at someone that invests in the same space, and you and me have a lot of the same holdings. I would be worried right now if I was a company with no money trying to announce the financing. And so that risk is off. We've taken care of that. The money's in the bank, and we are putting that money into the ground at least as quickly as we can to be able to bring some results to the market.
Fantastic. That's always the opportunity. It's buy low, sell high, people. You can't do one without doing the other. Max, anything to add to that?
I saw an article last week, and it said this feels like June 2008. I don't know if you saw that one, and it was from a gold bug. And reading that article about where the price of gas is right now, where nat gas is, oil, and just the market. I agree with that. I wasn't fully aware of what was going on in '08. I got into the markets about 2009. But if we're set up for that again, we're going to see one of the biggest runs in commodities, I think, ever. And, getting good companies now at these valuations could turn some individuals into very wealthy individuals over the next cycle.
I think you're spot on. I think that commodity Super Bowl is absolutely, already going, although the recent, volatility has tempered spirits just a tad bit. I don't think that's going to last in that sector. Max, thanks for your time as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Gerardo.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.